Hello, Chi Sisters. Welcome back to the Way of Joy training program. Today, I'd like to continue a little bit further with the theme of transition that we've been working on for the last several weeks. A lot of you have communicated with me on Facebook or in email about what transition you're in, what change that you're really wanting to claim in your life right now, and what you're releasing in that process. I love hearing from you. Keep that information coming. I am tracking it. I am paying attention. And I'd love to support you so that you can really create what you want through this particular phase. Some of you have already addressed what you're bringing in. So a lot of people are talking about releasing tension, a sense of what I think of for myself as a luxury of self-doubt, letting go of a sense of defeatism or a sense of old patterns that are not helpful for you, that hold you back, or health practices, the kind of thing that you feel like you need to renovate. And several of you also talked about what you're bringing in, which is a beautiful thing. So that is step 2 of the transition, of when you start to remove the dead weight of what's no longer working for you, then you're bringing in what is working for you. And I'd love to just hear from you, if you haven't let me know yet, what is working for you. I'd like to take that for a moment, take the energy of what's working for you, what feels like it's replenishing, what will nourish you. And I'd like you to just clap your hands for a moment, rub them together, and create a little cup so that you're holding that. And I'd like you to hold the vision right now of where it is that you want to take this change. What is it that you want to see? So we're already, when we draw in this nourishment, we're already starting to see possibilities. It opens up our vision for what we can do. So I'd like you to take your hands to your heart and just imagine that resources are streaming towards you, whether they're financial, whether they're emotional, whether they're new ideas or new concepts that inspire you, whatever it might be that nourishes you, that gives you a sense of yesness, that you're really shifting and you're jumping to a new rung of the spiral. You're not going to repeat the same old thing again and again in a circle, but we're going to move up, which is the third law of the Way of Joy practice. What is it that you're wanting to see happen? What is the vision? If you draw something in, what are you seeing? I'm going to take your hands down here, inhaling up. So I'm starting a little bit higher, but I'd like you to start around your belly or groin area. Backs the hands to come together, inhaling, drawing in those resources for the earth, human, and heaven realms, and then just go into a place of receptivity. So again, you're inhaling up, and then exhaling to receive. One more time, inhaling up, exhale to receive. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but I know for so many of us women, we're very good at giving and being able to put energy out. We're not that good sometimes at being able to receive in. So we really want to be able to embody that and then listen, notice what happens when we do. I'd like you to write down what I am invoking or what I'm asking to come in right now is, and it may be what you've written before, or it may shift a little bit. Do the movement at least 3 to 9 times first, then write it down, send it to me on email or on Facebook if you choose, and then do the movement again. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Actually, I want to do one more time again. So inhale up, and then exhale. The next step that I'd like to work with you today is the integration piece. So this is something where I'd like you to write again. What I'd like you to think about is we don't want to become a brand new person when we're in a change and transition. We want to bring forward the experiences, the wisdom, the lessons of whatever has been in the past. So you've dropped away the things that you don't want. Maybe it's trauma, a sense of trauma. Maybe it's a sense of hopelessness, or I don't have the power, or whatever you're releasing. There's been a lot of things that you've communicated about. What are you bringing in? So you're bringing in maybe a sense of hope, or a sense of vision, or a sense of resources, or drawing in enough money to be able to support you to do what you need to do next, or whatever it is that you're invoking. And then what I know from my past experience that I want to bring forward is, or from my past experience I know I want to bring forward, and then write that down. And with that, what I'd like you to do is just from this position to be able to just, that's all. So you're going to go from here to imagine that you want to be standing with your feet hip distance apart, and you're going to imagine almost like something taps you on the top of the head, and you just ground that energy down from the top of the head, down through your spine, down through your legs, down into the earth through your kidney 1 points. Okay, and once you've done that movement 3, 6, or 9 times, I'd like you again to write down your check-in about what you're wanting to bring forward. What is the, like for example, for me, when I think about what I'm wanting to bring forward, I have this sort of creative, artistic sensibility that I really love. But sometimes that side of me can also be kind of an Eeyore, kind of like, oh, things are too hard, or it's hypersensitive and I get wounded really easily and I stop. What I want to bring forward is an aspect of me that also is kind of this kind of very different aspect. It's kind of a go for it, roll up your sleeves, nitty gritty, get down, get busy. So I'm wanting to bring forward that, both the sense of that sensitivity of that artist self and the go-to-itiveness that I have around not just my business, but just also in terms of really being able to be connected to people in the way that I like to be. So what is it for you? What is it that you feel like from your past experience you're drawing forward? Then you're going to do that movement, write it down, then you can do the movement again, so that you'll just go here, ha, and ha, and then we're going to just combine them. So inhaling up, and then ha. Inhaling up, bringing in new resources, integrating it, knowing what the part of you that is going to stay constant and moving forward with this new resource is. So it's a very integrative or synthesizing period here as we go into this particular movement. Okay, so that's your work for this week, should you choose to accept it. We're going to be having a coaching call next week. We can go over this in some more detail if you'd like. But for now, be well, let the chi flow. And don't forget to send me what you've written. Bye-bye.